morning, investor and corporate. Welcome to Digital Roadshow Year's End 2024 Performance Review. This session will run about 30 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start by the session around 20 minutes presentation followed by 10-minute Q&A. During Q&A, investor may leave your question in the meeting chat box and use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. May I now introduce WHA. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. My name is all investors. Let me introduce ourselves. My name is Somkiat Mesantatwan. I'm the CEO of WHA. Sitting next to me is Kun Rapon, who is our CFO for WHA Utilities and Power. So let me start our session today. I think just for the benefit of everyone, and try to give you overview what our business is, what we are doing, what is our main customer and main products. We actually have two sub businesses in our company. One is utilities business, which is that we have the right to operate and supply water in various forms to customer in industrial estate for the WHA group. And also we have to manage the wastewater from the WHA industrial development customer as well. So that's our main business. So we can see that in our product line, our core product line, we have raw water, we have industrial water, which is a treated water, and then we have value-added water. Basically, we instead of using raw water from the nature, we are using wastewater and improve quality up to a certain level, actually of high quality, and then supply back to the customer in industrial estate as well. And as I mentioned earlier, we have wastewater treatment, which is part of the industrial estate regulation for us to perform and make sure that all the wastewater to be released to the public area will be under quality. And then below the supplier, we actually get the water from various forms from two major suppliers, Eastwater and WHA companies, and maybe directly from the irrigation department as well. The total volume sales volume that is from 2023. In Thailand, we are operating in various industrial estate. Actually 14 that are operating, and 12 of them are already operating, and 2 of them are under development. So that's what we do in Thailand. And actually there are many more to come later on, which is going to be later on add to our portfolio later. The next slide we also have operation in Vietnam as well, in the same model where we have the right to operate and supply water and managing wastewater in industrial estate that the WHA group is WHA industrial estate development group is investing. But in Vietnam there's special business outside supplying water in industrial estate. We have 2 joint venture in which is which one is at Gerlaw project, which we hold 47% to a city in Nghệ An, and this is like they're supplying potable water and industrial water to customer in that province. And also another project similarly called Song Duong. This is in Hanoi, but we hold 34%. This is a larger plant. This is like 300,000 cubic meter per day. So that was a larger plant and also supplying to Hanoi. We hold 34%. But after that, we have as I mentioned, we have the industrial estate. WHA Group has 2 industrial estate in Vietnam. That where we also have investment for our wastewater water supply and also wastewater treatment plant in these 2 industrial estate as well. But the WHA Group also investing in other industrial estate in Vietnam. There's a project called Quang Nam, and also and Than Hoa, which is under development. We also have others industrial estate under development other than D3 as well. Okay. For power business, originally we have all type of conventional portfolio, including gas combined cycle, including coal power plant, but also hydropower plant, which are IPP projects. Lately, we are developing renewable energy as our focus, and that business is growing quite fast for us in terms of megawatt. Right now, we have actually 965 totally, but the renewable energy is a major part now. Over 45% is renewable energy at the moment. It's growing quite fast. So we aim to be more than 50% this year in terms of energy mix, in terms of renewable energy to the total portfolio. Okay. So next slide is on what we have achieved in 2024. I think we are doing quite okay in terms of many projects, especially for a large, FIT, what we call in Thailand called FIT bidding. We actually secure 125. We are awarded 125 megawatt out of 5 projects already, and we are waiting for another about 10 megawatt. Maybe 6 projects altogether, which is going to be totally going to be 135 later on. But this is for the FID bidding. We also focus on the CNI solar market, which is investing and supplying electricity to industrial customers. We have all types of customer, even within industrial estate and also outside with various type of industry. We even have you see at the top of this chart on the right side, you can see Sahafan Group, which is a agricultural and a poultry business that we investing for solar project for them. And we have also industrial type, which is we call direct PPA, the Kirill project. We are investing in the floating solar, those kind of things to the customer. So totally right now, last year we signed 76 projects, a total of 106 megawatt altogether last year. So we are, and we commissioned and complete the construction last year about 42 megawatt last year. But this year, in terms of construction, we target to complete about 100 megawatt in terms of complete construction in 2025. All right, let's look into the achievement for utility business as well. I think we have signed. Our strategy has been trying to get into the high value product. We successfully did that with a company called PTT GC Fino, which signed a contract with us for about 10,000 cubic meter per day, about 3.5 million cubic meter per year in last year. And then also for the first time we signed a contract with the provincial water municipality to supply water to them, which is good, because I think this thing is quite the first time we do that, and also some more opportunity in the future to work with them. And we also do not forget about other ESG award, ESG initiative, which is the core of our business. And actually, if you look into our business plan, we are going around environmental and social and sustainability concept. For power business, we are trying to focus on renewable energy, as well as if we do the utility business, we're trying to do this, what we call using premium qualified water, where we try to reduce the wastewater to the atmosphere, at the same time reduce the consumption of water from natural source. So that one give us some award last year. We got rated AAA from the SET OSG rating for 2 years running. And also we get the award for the first time for another institution to be that we are really transparent in terms of declaring and disclosing information on our ESG information, and we have other award as well along the way. All right, just in a nutshell, in terms of 2024 high level performance last year, actually if you look into the top line, it seems to be that we are not doing well, but actually we are doing okay. Let me tell you why. For 3959 total revenue plus normalized share profit is actually 6% less compared to 2023. But however, if you look into details, all the business that we are doing are growing. For utility business, they are growing 3%. Power business growing 17%, and the share profit is going astonishing 531%. 22. But the only one that actually negative is on power, the share profit from power business, and minus 36%. If you dig down to that, actually it come down from only one project. As I mentioned in power business, for the share profit, there are many type of projects that we co-invest with other partners. All of them actually doing okay. Actually, they're growing in terms of revenue, but only one project, which is a coal-fired power plant called Gecko 1, is doing negatively into portfolio, and then that contribute in the wrong way for us last year. So with that, we have the 1,118 normalized profit last year. But I think we go into details of what Gecko 1 will get into impact to us later on. In terms of what we plan to do, I think that we have been doing quite well so far. So we're trying to do the similar things. We're trying to grow outside our industrial estate, even though our industrial estate is growing really quickly. So we're trying to do that as well. We are trying to move into value-added product, which because there are many benefits, of that in terms of ESG, in terms of profitability, in terms of customers satisfaction as well. So I think this is a business that we like to focus on. We would like to expand with the very fast-growing industrial estate business in Thailand. That we have to keep up the pace with the industrial WHA industrial estate development, and also we are looking into trying to secure more water so that we can ensure that new customer come in, they can be ensured they have enough supply water for their own operations. In Vietnam, for utility business, I think we are again growing with the industrial estate. We are trying to make sure that our existing joint venture are doing okay. I think they are doing quite well already. Just have to make sure that they are doing better. All right. So I think that's by leveraging our experience in Thailand to Vietnam. So that's what we are trying to work with them, and also looking into some other opportunity to invest outside industrial estate as well. For digitization, I think I try to make it. Cannot say that this is really important to us. We are trying to digitize our operation, even with utility business. We are trying to have some business that and new business model as well. For example, we are trying to work on a project called Hydro XS, which is actually trying to get some power from the pressurized water that has been, if not released to use into the customer without any benefit. So we're trying to invest on that, and that Hydro XS project is being installed at the moment. And we are trying to use our smart water operation. We test that in one of our industrial estate already. So I think it's proved to be good result. So I think we're trying to duplicate and expand that to other industrial estate. And also the last, I think we also get into a new business called NGD, which is natural gas distribution. Basically, this is the business where we supply industrial gas to gas for industry to the customer. So we really structured. We hold about 50% of this to joint venture soon. All right. So and then there's some study in some other new business like the waste business. I think they are good business. Just a matter of try to find the right formula, get all the permit ready. I think it's a good business in terms of managing waste. Next. So power business, I think we are looking into the more power business, renewable energy business, and make sure that we capture on the new investment coming to Thailand, especially the high consumption of electricity type of customers like PCB or data center. Those people are looking into renewable energy as well. We are talking and developing some project to some potential customers. So I think that hopefully can come into fruition sometime soon. All right, and think on the next slide. So I think the next big thing for Thailand is the FIT business. We are preparing to bid for the next round of the FIT bidding, hopefully this year or early next year. So that's what we are planning to do. In Vietnam, we are looking into developing our own microgrid so that in our industrial estate, so that we can, connect to the customer better, and also if there's some requirement in terms of renewable energy with the customer, we can ensure that we can supply them, very very well. So that's the plan. Next slide. I think in a nutshell, we are looking into some technology. We are looking into energy trading business. In Thailand, we have something called sandbox, which is going to be allow us to start trading in a sandbox model sometime in second quarters, and then we will start that kind of experiment. And then when the regulation allow, I think I think with 14-15 industrial estate that we have, I think we can develop and do energy trading better when the time comes and when regulation allows. We also try to trade carbon credit and explore other technology to ensure there will be new technology when some technology become available. We are ready to exploit and invest in those technology as well, namely like hydrogen, battery energy storage, or even SMR. That's what we are actually looking into at the moment. All right, so I think maybe move next 2 slides. I think let's just neutrality, carbon neutrality. Next slide, please. I think what we are trying to do. I think we have a target of 2050 of net zero. I think right now we have been with our renewable energy in our portfolio. Actually, we are already carbon neutral. We are actually trying to be more stringent. We are trying to ensure that every year, according to science-based technique. I think we capture that and we measure it every year. But even though right now in terms of zero neutrality, we already achieved that. All right, and next slide is on ESG as well. I think this one again mentioned that we are trying to get the net zero, and we are trying to get our carbon down 37% for our base year. We are trying to achieve 1,200 megawatt, which means that we will get 683,000 of carbon footprint offset. And also the plan, another one on the water, is that we are looking into trying to use the 25 million cubic meter per year from the reduction from natural source. Basically, we're trying to find alternative water source to supply water to customers. And one other idea is that in terms of doing this wastewater treatment, we are looking to have a zero solid waste to landfill. So that's what we are doing. Basically, we're trying to make some better use of that sludge or that that solid waste from water treatment plant. So let's go into some number and figures by Khun Prapon then. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me do a quick wrap up for the data. So let me start with the sale volume of the utility business. In 2024, the total sale volume was 166 million cubic meters, increased around 6% year on year. The domestic sale volume increased around 6% year on year, driven by the increase of the volume from our premium product. While the sale volume in Vietnam increased around 10% year on year, driven by the volume of Song Luong project. Next, please. Then moving on to the power business, let me start with the IPP power business, which we sell electricity to EGAT only. Let's focus on the volume of GECO 1, which is our biggest plant. The energy dispatch in 2024 of GECO 1 increased a lot by more than 1,000% year on year. Because in 2023 the plant was performing maintenance in shutdown in Q1, and then the plant also under the reserve shutdown mode since March until the end of 2023 as ordered by EGAT. But however, in 2024, the plant came back to operate as usual. And because the plant came back to operate as usual in 2024, even though the plant can run, but it had a problem about the mismatch between revenue and coal cost, which lead to the negative energy margin and turn to net loss at the bottom line, which I will mention again in the upcoming slide. Next, please. For the SPP small power plant business, the energy dispatch from our 8 gas 5 power plants, which we co-invest with our partner in 2024, slightly decreased around -0.2% year-on-year, mainly due to the lower demand from our industrial customers. Next, please. However, in terms of our solar energy business, which we hold 100% stake, the dispatch continued to increase a lot in line with the increase of the capacity under operation. The growth of the volume in 2024 was 35% year-on-year, as shown on the right-hand side of the slide. Okay, so let's moving on to the financial performance section. So let me start with the financial performance of Q4 last year. As presented earlier in Q4 and also the full year of 2024, actually we still had an outstanding performance from our business which we operate and own 100% stake, such as the water business in industrial estate and all solar rooftop business. You can see in the slide that our revenue from this business still increased 5% year-on-year in Q4. However, for the share profit from our investment in JV with our partner, it dropped by -62% year-on-year. Actually, the share profit of utility business still be in the upward trend, increased around 150% year-on-year, mainly due to the solid performance of Song Duong project in Vietnam. However, the reason of the lower share profit in this quarter, I mean Q4 last year, was due to the lower share profit from the power business, especially from the GECO one, as I mentioned earlier, due to the mismatch between the coal revenue and coal cost. Is this because right now, as you know, that the coal price in the market is still in the downward trend, but the GECO one recorded its coal cost using the weighted average method. So due to the coal, the high price in the coal inventory, the decrease in coal cost is lower than the decrease of coal index used for the revenue calculation. That's why there is a mismatch causing the negative margin and leading to the net loss at the end for the GECO one. However, we expect that the magnitude of the mismatch will gradually decrease in this year. So at the end, in terms of the bottom line of the net profit, we record a net profit in Q4 of around 255 million baht, which include the unrealized FX gain due to the Thai baht depreciation. So if we exclude the FX impact and focus on the real performance, the nominal net profit in Q4 last year was 161 million baht, or decreased around 65% year-on-year. And however, and as you know that due to the fluctuation of the GECO one performance, if we exclude GECO one, then the nominal net profit in Q4, you can see that it still increased around 11% year-on-year for the Q4 last year. Next, please. Again, if we see the total full year performance of the last year, 2024, again, same picture. Due to the underperformance of the GECO one in last year, the NNP for the 2024 whole year was, we had the NNP of 1,118 million baht, or decreased around -30% year-on-year. But you can see that again, that you can see that the revenue from our own operation 100% stake in item 1.1 is still solid, increased around 5% year-on-year. And again, if we exclude the GECO one impact, actually the NNP in last year also increased around 4% year-on-year. Next, please. Okay, this slide just shows the detail of the share profit from power business. As I mentioned, you can see that from on the right-hand side that in the dark blue color, the share profit from GECO one turned from profit in 2023 to the shelf loss in 2024, mainly due to the mismatch of the coal price, as I mentioned earlier. And for this slide, just to show you the margin of the SPP business, which represent from the IU gas spread. Which you can see that the gas spread in last year was in the good amount, around 1.2 baht per kilowatt hour, and to project for the Q1 this year, we still expect to see the good margin as well. And this slide show you the share profit from our investment in Vietnam for Song Duong project for the water business. As you can see that it's improved a lot. In 2023 we recorded a share of loss, but this last year 2024 it turned to profit around 77 million baht. And this slide just to remind you again that for the business that we 100% stake, such as the water business in industrial estates and also the solar business, solar power business, which we recorded in terms of the revenue in the top line. You can see that in the last 5 years it's increased a lot. We still have a solid growth of this business around almost 15% CAGR in the last 5 years. And in terms of the financial ratio is also solid. Our net interest-bearing debt to equity is around 1.1 times, substantially lower than the financial covenant of 2.5 times. And for the dividend payment, we still maintain the dividend amount same as last year. The additional dividend will be have been approved by the board and will be proposed to the shareholder meeting for approval. And lastly, for the 5-year target, you can see that we expect to see the accumulated revenue and share profit over the next 5 years, I mean 2025 to 2029, totaling of around 35 billion Thai baht. Together with the capex of around 29 billion Thai baht in over the next 5 years, and we also has a target to maintain the EBITDA margin of not less than 50%. Okay, that is a picture of the company in the next 5 years. So that's all for the report of the financial performance. Thank you.
This session has come to the end. Thank you very much, investor and corporate, for joining the conference. If you do need further details, please feel free to drop us an email. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you very much.
See you next time. Bye bye. สวัสดีครับ